That being said, welcome everybody to Professor Layton and the Spectre's Call, or The Last Spectre. So, Professor Layton got a letter from his old friend Clark Triton, or so he thought. In the end, he found out the letter came from his son, Luke Triton, who wants Professor Layton's help to figure out the mysteries in Mist Gallery, because a giant monster called the Spectre from an ancient folklore has been destroying buildings and stuff in the town, and there is rumors of a witch going around. Now, we visited said witch yesterday, and found out she's just a little girl and her brother wanted them to be protected because people have been bad-mouthing them because they are the children of one of the richest families in that whole village. And yeah, people didn't like them, so yeah, basically the brother put out the rumors that his sister is a witch and causes misfortune to everybody, which we figured, of course, isn't true. But she didn't want to tell us any more, what happened, so we gave up on that and instead decided to try and figure out how her father died. Or their father died. Just to, figure out if there was something about it, because it seemed to be very random. Now, the police didn't want to help us, so Emmy decided, Emmy Atava, our new, assistant, or Professor Layton's new assistant, decided, hey, let me go to Scotland Yard to figure out if I can find some more hints. Having been denied access to police records, Emmy volunteered to drive to London to gather information. Will Emmy return safely with the documents and records that Layton needs? Secret Hidden in London, Chapter 6. So yeah, we got to play Emmy and try to get the police records, which I think is quite interesting to have, a swap in who we play, which, yeah, I really like that. I made pretty good time, not to grab the research files the professor wanted. Where would the professor keep his files? Most of the students come to lectures by bus, yes, and these are the same bus stops we saw in the other game. The Unknown Future. Cute. Need the professor's research file first. Yeah, I know, I'm searching for hint coins, because we're likely not coming back here. I mean, we can, I think, if clicking on her motorcycle, but, I would want to get the hint coin first. So, yeah, let's look into the Crescent Hollow University. Hello. Ah, Miss Emmy Otava, I've been looking for you. Dean Namona. I was worried that something happened to you. Oh no, actually, Professor Layton was already in the middle of an investigation when I found him, so I accompanied him out of town. In fact, I'm only back now to get some documents for him. I see, splendid. Layton is not in London at the moment, then? No, I'm sorry. We had to leave without informing you. No, that's quite alright. He was supposed to be taking some time off anyway. Expected he'd produce an excellent paper when he gets back, too. If you're after Layton's office, it's halfway down the corridor. Check the names on the doors. Thank you, sir. By the way, Emmy, if you're not in too much of a rush, could I borrow you for a moment? Of course, how can I help? Well, you see, there's this puzzle I'm having trouble with. My little granddaughter challenged me to solve it, but I'm at my wit's end. Can't give it no, what would the little one think of me? Don't worry, Dean, I'll help you crack it. Yes, he always has riddles that his granddaughter gives it, and we are the ones who solve them. There's a bookshelf crammed with thick, heavy encyclopedias, arranged as shown. All the books have the same depth. They fit perfectly into the shelf. There's always one book that nobody takes from the shelf first. No matter who's browsing the shelf, which book is it? I didn't touch the answer. Well, I would say it's one of the books where you cannot grab it on the top, which I would think is probably 8, because there's no way to grab it if it fits perfectly into the shelf. Right?
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Yeah.
That puzzle was no problem.
Encyclopedia's. Encyclopedia number 8 is the only book that cannot be taken out first. There's no way to get it out without removing another book first. Because you cannot grab it at all. Except for if you have long nails, but you wouldn't want to damage the book back in. I see, you're going to prove a worthy assistant to Layton. Keep up the good work, Emmy. Leave it to me, sir. Professor Layton is in good hands. Alright then, carry on. I like that in Professor Layton's, although we do watch a lot of similar places. Hello there, Anthony. Hope you're doing well. How's your day been? Nice to see you. Although we go into a lot of places we've been to before, we always get to see something new, or at least something nostalgically familiar. The professor left yesterday in a rush. I know that. Who are you, and why are you in the professor's office? I could ask you the same thing. I'm on cleaning staff here. My name is Rosa. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm the professor's new assistant, Emmy Altava. A pleasure to meet you, Rosa. Likewise. So you're the professor's assistant? I wonder if that's why Dean Mona was looking for him. The professor asked me to fetch some research of his. Day has been short and long at the same time. Oh, yeah, fair. It'd be a miracle if you can find it. Keeping his office tidy is the one puzzle he can't work out. What is it you're looking for? I'll see if I can lend a hand. Well, he's asked me to pick up his latest research files and recent newspapers lying around. Research file and newspapers? Alright, well, let's have a look. But first, let's get some hint coins. Whoops. Here they are, research file and newspapers, all together, sorted. You found them? Good for you. I honestly don't know how you can work at such a pixie. Thank you for your help, Rosa. I'd better get back to the professor. So you made sure he looks after himself, won't you? Of course we will. No, I didn't mean... no. There we go. Still had the third one. But yeah, days feeling short and long at the same time, or days feeling just plain short or plain long is definitely no foreign thing, I think, for most people. And it sucks sometimes. I got the professor's things. Now it's up to Scotland Yard to find his records. With Inspector Grosky's help, I should be able to get access to what I need, I think. Oh, Grosky's there, though. Scooters, don't fail me now. All set. I should get going. Yes, you guys get to know Grosky, because I don't think you guys met him before. I think you only met Shelmy and... Barton. Ah, here we are, Scotland Yard. Now finding the inspector for the records I need. One more somewhere. Or we go inside, I guess. I guess the music hasn't changed, that's quite nice. I mean, I think they may have remixed it a bit. Ah, they kept the hint coin on the lamp there. Nice. Let's talk to this guy. Excuse me, Constable, I'm looking for Inspector Grosky. Good day, miss. Inspector Grosky, is it? He's out, I'm afraid. I can take a message if you like. Oh, he's out, but kind of in a hurry. I need to look at some files in the archives. I'm sorry, miss, but I can't help you there. I'm just a constable, see? You need the inspector. What kind of files are you looking for, anyway? I need the archive reports from a town named Miss Tallery. Miss Tallery isn't that out in the middle of nowhere. The chief constable is a character, I heard. Here, honestly, we're not very organized when it comes to keeping track of the cases outside our jurisdiction. So if you're in a hurry, I advise you to take directly to the inspector and get his help. Alright, well, can you at least tell me where Inspector Grosky is? I don't know, I'm afraid. You could try asking around a bit. Try the General Inquiries desk upstairs on the first floor. It's Prime Minister Bill Hawkes. Can't say I care much for him. Want a poster? If I spot this man, I know to stop him. Road safety, huh? Yeah, of course you would skip past that. There we go, let's talk to the lady. Oh no, isn't this Monica? Amy Altava, it's been a while since we saw you here, not long enough though. What are you doing wandering around Scotland Yard? Are you lost? Actually, I'm in the middle of a rather important investigation. Oh really, an important investigation here at the station? Huh. You came to ask Inspector Grosky for help because you're in a heat, right? Did you? Head, right here? Whatever. Yeah, Monica, that's what... Wait, you know where Grosky is? Search me. He's been working on that case in central London for weeks now, though. Thanks, Monica. You've been a big help. Bye-bye. Do I have a please pester me written on my forehead? Yeah, you do. Of course you do. Everybody has that written on their forehead. If Grosky's in central London, I should head to the city centre. Alright, the first step of an investigation is to gather information. Let's ask around. Okay, we walk, apparently. Look at these colors, you spoiled for choice. Indeed, those are so pretty flowers. Oh, and riddle or treasure. Unfamiliar seed. Okay. Yeah, one man's trash is another man's treasure, as I always say. Trying to find the last tin coin, come on. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Excuse me, but did you happen to see a muscular sort of man around here? Muscular? Well, somewhat disheveled pair of fellows came storming through not long ago. Great, where did they go? Hey, not so fast. What's the rush, young lady? Won't you stop and admire my flowers? What? Well, okay, suppose. If you don't slow down a bit, you're going to get hurt. Why not take it easy for a while? Here, try solving this puzzle. Let the mystery infuse your senses. Just like tea leaves do to tea. A young man tells his local florist about free games he intends to pay by picking up petals of flowers one at a time. He starts with she loves me not, and moves to happy, unhappy. So, with the final flower he chooses whether to buy his sweetheart a bouquet, a cake, a ring, or a book. Florist picks out the bouquet that he thinks will give the best answers on the last petal of each flower. Which one does this young man walk away with? So, it needs to be uneven petal number. So not 16. Bouquet, ring, book, bouquet, ring, book, bouquet, ring. Lost me not. Lost me not. Lost me not. Lost me. These two would, all three would technically work. Bouquet, ring. Okay, hold on. Bouquet, key, ring, book. Bouquet, key, ring, book. Bouquet, key, ring, book. Bouquet. This one would leave bouquet. This one would leave ring. And this one would leave ring. So this is the only one that gives him a different answer, which of course is bouquet. Which, you know, it's sweet, so that would be the best answer for all of them. So I said D.
I think I've got this one.
Yeah, because the even one wouldn't work. That would give him negative answers for the other ones. Correct, the young man took away the flowers with 13 petals. The result of this game were she loves me, happy, and bouquet. It seems reasonable that the florist would want the man to buy another bouquet, right? Indeed. Cornelia's business trip, huh? I'm blasting through these puzzles one after another. Well, I'm the professor's assistant, stuff all. The man you're asking about headed down the other side of the street towards the museum, but make sure you keep your mind calm and gentle. Stay dandy as a dandelion. Yes, thank you, I'll try. I'm on my way, Inspector. suppose there's no hope for her. Yeah, no. Oh, Inspector, you're looking particularly informed today. Such impressive muscles. Did Inspector Grosky pass by here? He most certainly did. I got to see him in glorious action, tracking down a criminal. Which way did he go? He chased the crook that way, and now I'm going to chase him. But I don't want it to be too obvious. Maybe I should just drop by casually? You're a friend of Inspector Grosky, I take it? You're speaking to the founder, president, and sole member of the Count Grosky fan club. We need more members, at least one for each clan's arms. Hey, you seem to be interested in Inspector Grosky. Perhaps you'd like to join? Oh no, I'm fine, thanks. Oh, hang on a sec. What's going on with his route map? Clearly a riddle. Route map madness. A route map is posted at the bus stop. The route of each bus can work out by following the lines of the grid according to the following rules. Buses always move towards their destination and never turn back in the direction they originally came from. Whenever a bus has the option to turn, it does turn. Unfortunately, someone has rubbed on 2 vertical lines on the map, so some bus routes are now wrong. Can you add the 2 lines back to correct the map? Okay. How about we do something like this? That seems to be like something like here. Which would mean that should work.
What do you think about this?
I think that's right. Correct.
That puzzle was no problem.
Indeed. Correct. Actually, there are 2 correct solutions to this puzzle, but only one shown here. Did you find the other one? I don't know. I don't care. I found this one. I guess somewhere back down there would be one. Leave no puzzle unsolved. Any self-respecting assistant of Professor Layton should know that. Yes, because that's what he always says. Cornish pasty, so yum. Okay, and go towards here. Hi, I'm looking for a burly police inspector. Have you seen anyone like that around here? I did, yeah, he was tussling with a big rowdy fellow too. They were all over the street. Added all over the street, wow. I really can't read today, oh my goodness. That big bloke was no pushover though. Let's hope your inspector can handle him. Oh no, I have to hurry and help him. I'll be there soon, Inspector. Hold the horses, I haven't even told her where they went. I'll show you if you'd be so kind to help me with this puzzle. I've been trying to solve it all morning. Favorite umbrella. The forecast is predicting rain. This girl needs help choosing the perfect umbrella so she can weather the storm. She wants one with blue handle, a red rim, and a circle pattern. Which of these 4 umbrellas meets her requirements? Blue handle, red rim, and a circle pattern. A would make circles with
I've got this
it
one.
being open. Yeah, there we go.
You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
Correct, the circle pattern is only visible when you open the umbrella. Indeed. Continue. No, you want the inspector, you say? See that museum over there? They were fussing and fighting all the way to the door, then I went inside. The museum? Got it, thank you. I wonder if this is a real dinosaur. It's only bones, but I can't feel it glaring at me. Wait, what's this? What in the world is this doing here? Dinosaur bones, huh? Description of this prehistoric skeleton reads, by looking at this dinosaur, you should be able to identify how many bones it has. A visitor nearby said, I have a feeling the number must be in the hundreds. Can you come up with a more accurate figure? How many bones does this have exactly? That one looks like a weird number. Like that one could be a 3, that one could be a 2. Oh, hold on. Three, 2, 5? 3, 2, 5, maybe? Let's see.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
No?
I hate being wrong.
Too bad, look harder. Okay, maybe the other way around. So 5, 2, 3. I don't know, I don't see anything on the score. I see something there. I mean, the leg shape, there's a weird, like, tailbone thing, but, like, I would think it was what's written on the ribcage, right? I'm looking at it, but I don't see anything else. Do you guys see anything? I guess we can, instead of 3, 2... Maybe, oh, maybe that's a 6 actually. Let's try 3, 2, 6. Cause like, I think the longer I stare on it, maybe it's a 6.
What do you think about this?
Yeah.
That puzzle was no problem.
Yeah, it was kind of hard because of that one line, but yeah, no problem. Bonanza! The dinosaur skeleton has 326 bones. The ribs give it away if you look at the dinosaur upside down. However, I doubt these bones are part of the real skeleton. Maybe somebody is playing a prank. Yeah, number-shaped bones, huh? Really? Who put a puzzle in a dinosaur exhibit? Letterboxers? Let's see. Looks like the contributor is someone called Andrew Schrader. Oh, he must really like these puzzles. I mean, yeah. We know him from the Pandora's box. This one actually, or the Illusion box, depending on which version you played. But yeah, we played, or I, in my time, played the Pandora's box, but, you know, depends if you're American or European. Yeah, I don't care for the skeleton, I care for the hint coin. There we go, hi there. The curator really loves cats. He might meow at you when you talk to him. Don't let that put you off. Of course, he still speaks English, but only when he's off duty. Oh, but don't tell him I know. He'll give you a puzzle if you promise not to tell. So puzzles can be used to threaten, used to block off part, but also used to be like a treat. Oh no, you somehow got left behind on the museum tour. Where did everyone go? From a distant room you can hear the tour guide describing the exhibit. What you're looking at now is coming from further away than any other exhibit in the museum. It's not man-made and it's quite hard to find, but you do occasionally find them dotted here and there on Earth. Not man-made, quite hard to find. Do occasionally find them dotted here and there on Earth. No. That one is man-built, that one is definitely man-made. Man-built. I would say the plants. Maybe it's some like... No.
I need to look at that again.
What's the furthest away place that you can think of? I mean, yeah, space, but that wouldn't... Like, you can find them dotted on Earth, yeah, sometimes you can find asteroids, but like, they're not that hard to find, usually, when you know where they land.
You.
I guess when you don't know. You're a shooting star, they were in the room with the space exhibit, yeah, fair. Meteorites, but when meteorites hit, I mean, I guess if they're really old, then yes, but like, if any new ones would hit, we would know immediately where they are. The dinosaur fossil in our museums were discovered by a professor from Breslau University. I think his name was Schrader. He's an assistant too. Triton, maybe? I'm not good with names. Archaeology and paleontology sound like fun. Finding out things in the theater and digging them up. Yeah, it's definitely not Triton. But hey, nice nod to the other thing there. I know, to the other games, because Triton is the one from Unknown Future. It's so swirly, that one has been thrown over. I'm missing one hint coin somewhere. Oh well, whatever, let's talk to the cow. Excuse me, sir, do you happen to see a bare-chested police officer run through here? Are you talking like a cat? Okay, fine, I can work with that. I love cars. Hello, Pussy Wussy, have you seen a big policey woozy? You're thinking why you're getting a headache? Oh? You're not remembering when you last drank also? Ooh, yeah, that hydration is important, and getting a hydration headache, that takes a while to go away until your body processes that water, so make sure to always hydrate. What's that, Kitty? Krusky knocked over all the exhibits and then took off? Thanks, Puss. I'm heading to Scotland Yard. Thanks again, Kitty. I mean, yeah, sure. Grown-up man turning out to be a weird furry? Oh, Krusky's fighting another monster of a man. I feel faint. Catch me. No, catch yourself. Sorry if I'm the only one overwhelmed by the wave of manliness that just went by. Such bravery wrestling that hardened criminal all the way back to the police station. I see. Well, maybe I can still catch some of the action over at Scotland Yard. Have fun swooping. Oh, Krusky, you're arrested my heart. Take me into your custody. Anybody else cringing hard right now? Like, there is you know, obsession can go, there's like a limit to how it can go. Okay, just wanted to see if I saw something, but apparently I didn't. I wish Inspector Grosky was just staying still. I never find him at this rate. Wait, what's that noise? Yeah, cutscene. Oh my goodness. Also, welcome everybody to Grosky. Yes, you guys haven't really met him, I guess. But, nice kick, Emmy. Bunk.
Now, let me know if you've got any other questions.
Nice to see you again, Inspector Grosky.
I should have known.
Seems like they know each other since a long time. Emmy, haven't seen you in so long, I was starting to get worried. How have you been? Not bad, Inspector. How are you? Never better. Every crook I catch, I bench press their weight. Keeps me fit, so what can I do for you? I've come to ask for your help. There's something disturbing going on in the town of Miss Dallery. Miss Dallery? Hey, people still live out there? Alright then, give me the whole story. The town's being assailed by some mysterious monster. As though that it's... Okay. I can read. You got the drinks? Nice. I can read, it's fine. It's thought that the attacks may be related to the death of a prominent man there last year. So I was hoping I could get some information on that incident. So how did you get mixed up in this? Were you settling down and concentrating on your research? Sounds like quite a case, though. If you need me to wrestle anything to the ground, don't be afraid to ask. Until then, I give you access to whatever files you need. Thank you, Inspector. The archives are just down the stairs over there. Also, that's a huge mess, you mater. This is the archive room. If we have it, you'll find it here. Wow, it might take a while to find what I need. Nonsense, I'll get someone to help. Ah, there it is. Chelmy. Perfect timing. Who's that? Oh no, pardon, Chelmy. This is Inspector Chelmy, my colleague, and his man Barton. That is some sort of juggling act? Why stare civilian and Scotland Yard archives? Chelmy, this is Emmy. She's an old friend of mine. She needs our help with a case she's researching. No one can read. You're all just trying to agree and hope we make the right noises with what we see. Yeah, fair. My name is Emmy Altava. It's nice to meet you, Inspector. Thank you so much for your help. Oh, before I forget, I need some film developed. Can I do that here? Of course. Do you need a prescription filled in as well? Oi, Barton, help the lady. Constable Barton, are you service, miss? Thank you, Barton. It would be great if you could get this film developed for us ASAP. ASAP? Is that your type of film? Well, don't worry, miss. I'll be back right now. I hope Barton can handle that on his own. Let's start looking through these records. Tell me, you start with that shelf over there. Roger, so what we're looking for exactly? The records for Miss Hallery. Thanks for your help, old chum. Emmy, you start on that shelf over there. Yeah. Organize the archives then. How about that? These cases records are sorted by years, so yeah, you're looking for something in particular. Yes, this case will be from last year. Last year? That'll be over here. So, we need to check this whole section? Even splitting the work, that's a lot. Ah, well, there's an act for sorting through records. Find the files. The police archives have a rather confusing filing system. The file Emmy wants to find is 2 files away from the file with a 3 in its number. It's also 3 files away from a file with a 6 in its number, and 4 files away from a file with a 9 in its number. All the mentioned files are on a single shelf. Gonna make it visually a bit easier for myself. I already missed a 6 there. Okay, so 2 files away from a file with a 3. Does that mean included? And how much can I, how easy can I switch between game and cam? What do you mean? I mean, cause my character looks weird or something? Oh, you mean my other camera? Actually, pretty easily. I just have to plug the other camera in. Let's see. I can't figure how to. Hold on. So, 3 in its number. It's also 3 files away from a file with a 6. Okay, so is it 2 files? So it cannot be this file because that's not 2 files away. So 1, 2, there. That would be here, and then 3 files away from a file with a 6. Isn't given with this one. And 4 files away from a file with a 9. I guess that would kind of work. The thing is, I don't know if it's 2 files in between or like 3 files like in total. So if it's 3 files in total, then that would be like 2 files. And then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, that wouldn't fit. Nice catch. Okay, so let's see the second row. I have to fill in the first row isn't doing it. So 1, 2. That won't work. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I would say it's this one, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 46, I think, right?
I think I've got this one.
Right. No?
I'll never be a
Too
good
bad, there are
assistant.
just too many files. Okay, I'm gonna erase them all. Okay, let's do this differently. 4 files away from a file with a 9 in its number, so 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 2, 3, 4. Shelf 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's see, 3 files away from a file with a 6 in its number. And then 2 files, 2 files away from a 3 in its number. Okay, so could also be this one.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Huh?
I
must
need
do
to look at that
something
again.
wrong. Must do something wrong, right? Is it like because of the gaps? It's like 2 files in between, and then like 2 files away for me is like the second of those 2 files, right? Like, is that what's going on? Let's just try it. You're doing it also, yeah, let's just try it with the other one. So, start out with a 9. Okay, don't think backwards or forwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it go in this way though? Because then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4. Yeah, that one was supposed to be double. Okay. Then we have 3 thirds away from with a number 6. So 3, 3. And 2 thirds away from a number 3. So there, and there, and there, there. Why do I get a different solution this time? Did I do this wrong last time? I thought I did it right though. Okay, the only one that comes up now is 29. I must have done something wrong last time.
What do you think about this?
Oh yeah, no, my
Puzzle
previous
with
were
no
some in the
problem.
middle, but like I got that from all the... I must have done something wrong. I must have marked something off wrongly. Correct file number is 29. Yeah. I must have done something wrong. Also, yeah, you got 29 too, okay. I didn't read the comments, I was looking at the thing. Okay, let's do that then. Let's stop with the case file for a second and treat myself. See if I even have any packs currently open. colored pencils is very helpful. Nah, it's fine. I need to first, connect my camera before I switch over, or else it will not recognize it. I guess they said to compare, yeah. Okay. Yay. Camera? People's faces nicer to work on screen, but yeah, streaming, so. Stream is okay to work on. There we go. Hello there. Ignore my mess. Ignore the work parts that I still have to 3D model and like pamphlets and stuff. I'm not gonna clean up my desk right now. We're just gonna go in like this. So, the only card packs I have to open right now, which is fine though, because I have enough for Christmas, are my Temporal Forces trainer box. If I wasn't okay with opening it, I actually would have taken out the claim, because I thought of it. Yes. Oh yeah, those are the Meta Earth ones. Those are the Wild West ones. I was looking into some Christmas present stuff for my father. And I saved these, because I already got one of them, but just in the future I may want to have a look at it. And the other one has samurai armor, which is nice. I like the Moby Dick one with the ship on the paper. But yeah, let's open a EPB. Also, this cup is for crafting purposes, not for drinking purposes. Again, so a Tempest with this cute little EV with all the markers. These ones are a bit nicer. Like the other ones only had like the 3D flames. These actually have the poison and the band-aid for the burn marks on it. I like these way more than the others. We have a V-Star thing. I have so many of these stupid V-Star cards and stuff. But yeah, let's open. Also, let's look at the sleeves, because these are so cute. Yes, I'm gonna put them around my EV box. Okay, let's open, or my EV collection. Let's open a Silver Tempest. I hope my camera can focus, because I'm not gonna. These cards are the wrong way around. Huh? Weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a legit box though. So, Lightning Energy, Wallace, Jinx. Doesn't, hold on, my camera really doesn't want to pick up on a picture. I'm gonna try to like, let's make it darker, hopefully. That's a bit too dark, come on. I don't want to change the settings right now. But yeah, Wallace, Jinx, Brandon. These are all in English, by the way, because I only have this box in English. Marini, I was actually catching some in Pokemon Go today. Indeedy, very cute at the flower shop. I love this card. This is so adorable. Just like as the clergy at the flower shop, this kind of fits with the Professor name. Baltoy as a figure photography, which actually looks super nice. Sleeping Baltoy. A happy Sunkern. I think Sunkern, like as a card, is so underrated because it's so adorable in most cases, and this one looks so happy. It's a sunflower seed, basically. We have Clink. Okay, nothing too special. We have a Ponyta. Oh, that's so adorable. Look how it's like chilling there. I wonder how the Rapidash looks. And oh my goodness. Okay, well, thanks Steve for the claim. We got Lance full art, and this is just a ultra rare. I say just, so this is actually one I really need. Oh my goodness. So yeah, thanks for that pull. I'm gonna sort them into my set later. Wow, look at him. Really cool card. Not that I care much for the trainer cards in most cases, but I need him anyways. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, the rest of these cards we're gonna open in more claims in the future, and we're gonna open on Christmas if I have any left, which at this point I doubt it. Though I am getting new cards on the 8th of this month. Got to put in the soundtrack, because, you know, it's not getting collected. Because then it's Searching Sparks Release Day. I'm not quite getting it. Then, like, it takes a while to arrive to my doorstep, but, you know, round about that time. Which, yeah, we're gonna open some Searching Sparks, which there's some really cool Pokemon. And now, of course, today they announced, hey, on the, like, I think in January or something, or like mid-December or something, hey, we're gonna release like all the evolutions as them, and we're gonna have some special packs with some special, really awesome full arts. Which, yeah, I'm not gonna, you know, pre-order them because money. But we shall see what Christmas holds. But yeah, Silver Tempest. I said I sadly don't have too many cards, of course. It was really hard to find here. Like some other sets you could find really easily, but Silver Tempest was for some reason really hard, and I always wanted it because it had full picks on it, so I only ever got like 3 packs of it or so that I found in stores. Granted, I'm limited in most cases to which stores I can get and find them, but yeah. They weren't really common that here. We had a lot more of the other sort of cheap sets. Oh well, that was a nice pull. And a nice bit of a break from my riddles. Now to get back to the original schedule. And I mean, you know, I always take cards I need. Gonna have some fun putting that into the order later. Need to put away my work models. We were modeling all the old 3D models of like parts from like 2000 and before and stuff. Some of them are only hand drawn, and there were many changes made, so I have to use the models for like modeling them. It's a lot of fun. It's a nice challenge, but yeah, work. Hey, this is it, isn't it? That's it. Excellent work, Jeremy. I feel energized. Now I'm in the mood for a quick half marathon. I think we ought to focus more on mental exercise for the time being. I wonder how Barton is doing. Here I am, Inspector. I have the photographs Miss Altava asked for. You mean to say you actually got the photos developed? That's excellent work, Barton. Monica, the receptionist of General Inquiries, gave me a answer. She's very nice. Yeah, it was definitely a stretch. Don't waste your points on another stretch. I mean, it's not like I had to bend down to get it out of my cabinet. Well, that's everything, I think. Thank you very much for your help, Inspector. No need to thank me, Emmy. It was nothing. Thank you too, Inspector Shelmy. No problem, but there's something bothering me. Oh, what do you mean? Here, have a look at this report. There are a few things here that look more than a little fishy to me. And they've gathered so little evidence. Look here, there's only one eyewitness account. Well spotted, Shelmy. Go with Shelmy's instinct on this, Emmy. He has a nose for this sort of thing. He's the brains, he's the muscle. He do has some brains, though, but yeah. In fact, that settles it, Emmy. I'm going with you. You are? Why? Jamie covered for me while I'm gone. Tell that clown patents whatever you want. All of them? Right you are, Inspector. You know, he's much nicer when he's not going against Layton with his inferior complex. I think Jamie is actually a good guy. Alright, so when we get back to Miss Tellery on a scooter... what's the matter? Well, I came here on my scooter, which only seats one. You're 1 seat and my 2 feet. Don't worry about me, I'll meet you there. Barry break a sweat. You're going to run? All the way to Miss Tallery? Run? Of course not. Going to sprint all the way to Miss Tallery. That's pretty far. Alright, Inspector, I suppose I'll see you there. Just don't be surprised if you see me overtaking you. For the yard! Wow, he's pretty fast. He's the Flash, apparently. But yeah, I like him. He's quite funny. He's actually appearing in the Eternal Diva movie, which, as I mentioned before, we are gonna definitely watch at some point. Bird-Eye Jake Chapter 7. Will Emmy be alright on her own? Of course. I shouldn't think we need to worry about Emmy, Luke. She's just sped out of here so fast, I hope she doesn't crash. Come now, Luke. Let's get on with the investigation. Alright, Mr. Layton, where do we go from here? We still need more information on Mr. Bard. Ariana said the people in town were in front of her father. That's what she said. Sorry. Do you think she's right, Luke? Honestly, Mr. Layton, I have no idea what grown-ups actually think. Ha, fair enough. But we'll have to investigate this if we want to gain Ariana's trust. I suppose so. Let's talk to some people in town. There we go. UFO, SOS, book stocks, and a cleanup, huh? Well, the good thing is we're close to the library, so we can grab those. Miss Telloy Police Station, mission to serve the people. We sincerely refuse to not to cooperate. We open to the general public, but the chief constable got a lot on his plate at the moment. Sure. That street lamp must have been damaged by the Spectre. Yes, I think so. The Spectre has attacked several times since Mr. Bard's death. Most of the houses have been rebuilt, but they still haven't fixed the street lamps. Luke, do you remember of the areas the Spectre has attacked? Not off the top of my head, no? Hey, he has a notebook. But I haven't kept a record of every spot that the Spectre attacked. I was hoping it might come in handy someday. Smart guy. I don't know what to say. What? Is it no good? On the contrary, look, your organizational skills are very impressive. I'm stunned. Probably better than his, honestly. This is wonderful data. It's just the groundwork we need in order to make sound deductions. The more information we gather and cross-reference, the greater chance of us finding the truth. To be fair, his information is well sorted. It's just, you know, at least on paper and stuff, it's just not well sorted in the room. So it is helpful. Extremely. Great work, Luke. Let's continue our investigation. What? You wanna ask me some questions? Get out of my face. You can't just go around asking people questions. I can't have my dad arrest you for that, you know? I've heard that your father is highly regarded in town. Yeah, obviously. My dad was the one who solved the Bard case. Everyone was scratching their stupid heads till my dad showed up. So your father handled that case? Ha, of course he did. He found the will and the eyewitness. If you ask me, this town's pretty lucky to have him watch over it. Remarkable. You bet it is. Luke, do you know anything about the will or an eyewitness to Bard's death? No, I'm sorry, I was so worried about Ariana, I didn't pay much attention to the investigation. I see. I hope Emmy can dig up something for us. Well, yeah, something with a lot of contradictions, apparently. With the town in such danger, I did kind of wonder if I should leave, but with Chief Jakes, I feel safer. He actually offered to pay for my stay to make up for all the Spectre trouble running my vacation. This must be typical in small towns. The authorities truly, care for the townspeople. Although it wasn't easy getting into town at first. It came because of the stories in the paper about the Golden Garden, but it turned me away. How did you get in then? The road into town was guarded by the police, but my friend and I took the back way over the mountains. The Spectre appeared on my first night here. The cops were pretty quick. They had the area blocked off, so I couldn't see anything. And you have remained here ever since? Well, having come all this way, it seems a shame to leave. Plus the police have been so kind. My friends got totally terrified when she heard about the whole Spectre thing, though. She ran off at the first opportunity. She's one of these pictures, actually. Can you work out which one my friend is? A familiar face. One of these girls is my best friend. My best friend has blonde hair, doesn't wear glasses, and has a mole under her right eye. No glasses. I would say it's her because you cannot see the mole, right?
A challenging puzzle, to be sure.
Easy.
No puzzle is without an answer.
Correct, the answer is E. She's blonde hair, doesn't wear glasses, and has a mole in her right eye. What, you couldn't see the mole in the first picture? Well, never mind. No one else matched the description anyways. Indeed. Evening Park Fish Tank. Well, did you see the Golden Garden in the end? No, it's too bad. I've been told the excavation site, but... I've been to the excavation site, but there's like nothing there. Even the dig team's gone now. I'm just hanging around here, soaking up the atmosphere. Plus that Spectre's still out there somewhere. The food is good and my board is all paid for by the police. I love it here. I wonder if it's normal for the police to pay for people's holidays? The townspeople are probably not aware of how their taxes money is being spent. Yeah, very likely not. The police chief here is supposed to be some kind of super cop. They call him the Third Eye Jack. They say he can solve any case. I just hope his style is as smooth as his name. Indeed, a chief of police with no open cases must be quite skilled. Yeah, well, some people use their skills to solve cases, some people use their skills to do their hair. The cops do seem pretty good about telling people which areas to evacuate. Look, didn't you say that Donna communicates your predictions to the townspeople? Dolan tells the police and then they deal with the evacuation. I see, there certainly was a police present and not Eli the day the Spectre appeared. I'd like to meet this Third Eye Jake. Along with the Spectre and the Witch and all the Golden Garden, right? This sounds too much. Ah yes, that reminds me, I haven't yet seen the excavation site for the Golden Garden. It's nearby if you'd like to have a look. As an archaeologist, I find it hard to resist. Well, we do have a lot of time before Emmy gets back. I take you there, Mr. Layton. It's just west of here. Oh my goodness, thank you for the raid. And I don't know why my notification box doesn't work again. It's not like that issue has been there. It should work. It should work. Why did you not work? There. Why does it work here? Hold on. I'm confused. Let me paste that from over there into here and hope this may work. Hi there, welcome everybody. So, now that hopefully that is fixed, thank you for the raid. How are you doing, Happy Girl? Hope you had a good day. What were you up to? For those who don't know me, hi, I'm Vivileno Vivi. I'm a multi-streamer. I do multiple different game styles and games. Currently we're playing Professor Layton the Last Spectre, and I also do crafting on first day. Or Pokemon card opening, but mostly crafting. So yeah, how's it going? How you doing, everybody? And, you know, how was stream and all? I appreciate it. Thank you, Luke. Of course, that's all part of our investigation after all. Well, let's go there. Doesn't look like the Spectre's responsible for this. No, it's the land's subsidence. Since the Spectre appeared, sinkholes have been appearing around town. Sinkholes and the Spectre? What's the relationship there? Probably another one of the Spectre's powers. Hello there. A dress about the Black Raven to fool people looking for the Black Marker, but I really hate running. Ren and the boys tell me I'm too heavy. Maybe they're right and you should lose a few, but how? When I try sharing your traits with others of the Black Ravens. Sharing, I suppose that's an idea, but it won't be easy. Could you help me? Good, you was short stream, but you was kind of, oh gosh, I can't read. Good, it was a short stream, but it was kind of one of those feeling like you just didn't know what to do. Stream after finishing up a game. Yeah, I get that. Thank you. It should have done that automatically, but it didn't. Motorcycle mechanic and a gamer who streams RPGs and cozy games like Studied Rally. They're about good vibes and mystery solving with a side of cat calm. When they're not ranching or gaming, you might catch them snuggling their cat sleeping in autumn. Yeah, usually it should be immediately after the raid thing, but since the notification didn't work either, I'm not surprised there. At least the shoutout command works. But yeah, so how was your game? Which game was it? But yeah, it's understandable. Sometimes there's no good vibe to like play a game after a game or something. Then you just maybe rant or like try to find something, but you know, starting a new game is always like a bit so I get that. Okay, let's look at this puzzle. I suppose I could share this triangular cake. It's really tasty, but I can't spare half of it. My friends can divide that between them. But it's my cake. It's only fair that I should have most of it. I just cut 2 pieces with a ratio of 4 to 5 and take the bigger piece. It's still pretty generous, isn't it? Ah, lovely. This bed we made. Murder mystery type game. Ooh, sounds fun. I think I watched part of it earlier. I think like a couple of days ago, a week ago or so. I vaguely remember reading that name and watching your stream. That's a problem when you watch too many streams all at once. But yeah, I may have a look into that. That certainly sounds good. Okay. I'm gonna do this 15 of 4 to 5. I guess we can do this and then have it. So 15, and then this would be 7.5. Let me just get out my calculator real quick. C square minus that square is that square, and then okay, so that square minus that square equals that. And then if I take brackets and take the root of this, my calculator doesn't want to enter the square root of that, so I need to do that manually. Screw you. Also, feel free, you guys, to calculate too. Yeah. I'm coming out to 12.99, so... $12.99. I guess this to this equals this to this. Equals 1/4 to this. Why am I doing this? I need the volume. Brain is occupied with breathing. Oh yeah. If I have 12 there on the side, then I can... I mean, technically, you can do this. So if this is 12.9, this is 7.5. 9, sorry. Then that means the full volume would be 7.5 times 12.99, 97.425. Okay, let's use... But even 13 that would be... There must be like a simple calculation somehow. My brain doesn't want to do this. My brain really doesn't want to do this right now. Triangle calculations usually are not too bad for me. It's 97.427. You guessed 10. Sorry. Divided by 9. So 97.427 divided by 9. Equals 10.825. 10.825 by 4 equals 43. Volume, which doesn't help. That doesn't really help. Because we cannot make this smaller here. I think I'm gonna get a hint. Don't need to perform complicated calculations. The key to this puzzle is that the cake is an equilateral triangle with sides 15 centimeters long. Yeah, okay. You could cut the cake into several equal-sized mini pieces. That would the length of one of these mini pieces be. We need 9 pieces though. Do you mean like this? These are not equal sized though. I mean now yeah they are. But those are 6 only. And we need 9. Like this, huh? Hey, look, we have triforces. Or radiation sign. Yeah, 10.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
I thought way too complicated there. Hey, that's the
love the
first time we
thrill
use
of a
swing
good
points.
solution.
It's fine, you know, brain does sometimes think too complicated. Correct, I can have my cake and eat it. If I cut the sides at 10 centimeters as shown, the proportions of the portions is exactly 4 to 5. I can eat lots of cake and share it with my friends too. You pretty went roughly. William, yeah. I had a totally wrong, like, mathematical thing there. I guess you can't calculate it with, like, equations, but don't mention it, lad. I hope you find that sharing makes your cake taste even more delicious. Really? I like the sound of that. Now I just need to find Crow and the others before I forget. And eat the cake myself. I took 4/5 out of that and reverse calculated, but honestly it was like... I mean, it's way too simple to... Yeah, math shall be around 10 at this point. Yeah, indeed. Didn't do the whole calculation. Yeah, I mean, the triangle thing makes so much fun, you know? Could I go in the wheelbarrow, Mr. Layton? You push. Oh yeah, you know what you did as children. And old pens. And a person. Hi, I'm Nate. I'm part of the dig team, looking for a golden garden around here. Dig team, you say? Where's the rest of your stuff then? Most of the team gave up after a while. They came to the conclusion that the garden isn't here at all. And is that what you also think, Nate? I'd tell you to take a look for yourself, but the path's blocked by rubble. Actually, we located a previous stone, precious stone that we want to extract, but it's proving tricky to get out. But when you not need or want, you crap. Math is one of those things you're great at if you have to be. Yeah, I can do math in like volumetric forms, and like when it comes to like planar things, like anything I need for like 3D printing, that's fine. Anything else, or like building things, anything else sometimes is like brain fart hardcore. If you can help me out with that, I'll be happy to give you a hand with clearing that rubble. Okay, let's examine them. Rubble trouble. Sounds fun. Okay, it's one of those riddles, huh? Also, my chatbot is broken because it says stream offline and it doesn't show me my viewer count. Lovely. You sent this to your assistant, you don't have... Let me restart my chatbot. That's probably why the shoutout didn't work either. I mean, it worked, it's just... Like, it's connected, it just doesn't work with the automatic stuff, apparently. Maybe that will help. I'll just notice because it was blinking. Come on. Hey, there we go. That works now. Dig team located precious stone buried here, but they were unable to extract it because of the rubble. Okay. Not too
A
bad.
challenging puzzle, to be sure.
Glad it does.
A gentleman.
Yeah, I don't know if the
no
shoutout
puzzle
will throw up a truth, but Success! Knowing how to use the text phrases is the key. 14 moves, yeah, okay, fair. Either way, I mean, we can always do manual shoutouts. It would just be nice if it would fit. So you think the Golden Garden isn't anywhere near here? You'll see once you go to the dig site. We dug deep, but we didn't find anything remotely interesting. No building foundations, no traces of inhabitants, nothing to indicate even a hint of an ancient city. There are other stories about the Golden Garden that suggest it could be much older than civilization, but there isn't any evidence linking it to prehistoric times either. There's only one legend to go on. Suppose it could all be buried much deeper than we thought. This area is very wet though. Once you reach a certain depth, you would encounter water. Could the garden be even further below? We can't rule out that possibility. You think we didn't go down far enough? I really couldn't say, but I'm very interested in your search. Are you an archaeologist by training? Not really. I've just been working in dig sites my whole life, and my intuition says not to give up yet. Still, maybe it all comes to nothing. We shall see. As Ned said, the excavation so far appears to have been fruitless. What makes you say that? I can tell from the exposed strata here. Your father knows more about geology than I do. My father? Really? Yes, in his university studies, Clark excelled at identifying organisms in strata like this. Take it, he hasn't even told you about that? Dad's been so busy with the town that we haven't spoken much recently. He seems like a different person since he became the mayor. I think maybe Mom left because she couldn't deal with him anymore. I bet he's not even my dad. What if the Spectre kidnapped my real dad? Or kidnapped your mom, maybe? Settle down, Luke. I too thought that Clark was acting strangely. It's the Spectre controlling him. When did you notice this change in your father? When he became mayor, right before the Spectre appeared. I'm sure Clark will return to his old self once we sort out this case, but I need your help to do it. We'll get to the bottom of this. You believe me, don't you, Luke? I believe you, Mr. Layton. Thank you, Luke. Once we hear from Emmy, we'll speak to your father. Now perhaps we should make our way to the library. You think Emmy's back by now? If she's not, then we look at some of the archived newspapers. Maybe we can find something. I see you know where the library is, do you? It's east of the crossroads. Ah, that's right. Let's go. Wow, that was a real-life explosion. Naturally can't be using dynamite to excavate the golden garden. That doesn't seem like a very safe way to dig. No, not at all. I rather hope that the golden garden isn't here. What a new item. Argent pebble. This is refreshing. I can't remember the last time I visited an excavation site. I thought you always explored places like this, Mr. Layton. It's not always as glamorous as it sounds, so I'm usually holed up in my study these days. That reminds me, here's a puzzle that may interest you. Also, all the reference they did to, like, old cases, technically they're not old cases, they're coming up cases, because, like, this is technically the first game in the story, you know? An archaeologist shows you some ancient ruins found on the dig. These ruins were divided into two groups, but seems to have mixed them up. Can you sort the ruins into the correct groups? Only the top rune cannot be moved, okay. Well, we have things and actions here. And I listen. That looks like a plant. Maybe that. I'm not sure about the last one.
How about this? I'm just not cut
That's
out
not the
for
correct
this.
answer. Try looking at the runes again. Well, I would say one is fruits and like plants, and the other one is like emotions or something. Or that.
I think this is right.
No?
Some puzzles are impossible.
Maybe not. Oh, this can be muscles, honestly. This can be muscles.
How about
You just do
this?
things of recognizable thing or not, no? I thought that thing may
Can't
have
work
been
it out
muscled.
at all.
You know, like when you lift your arms and you show off your muscles? Like that's what that looks like. That looks like a hand, that looks like ears, and that looks like headphones, ears, whatever. No, muscles, hand, teary eyes. Maybe that's from an onion though. Maybe that actually belongs here.
This is what I've come up with. Some puzzles are impossible.
Any ideas, people? Maybe that's a plant and not a hand? But that looks so much like a hand or something. Maybe that's like an onion or something. That one doesn't look too organic. I have no clue.
How about this?
No.
I can't work it out at all.
Keys to look at the symbols. Do any of the rooms have something in common? Should be 3 runes in the left box and 4 on the right. Yeah, thought so. Status to find out what the runes have in common. Try tracing the symbols on each rune. Oh, is it like one line at, you know, can be drawn with 1 line and can be drawn like with 2? Maybe?
I think this is right.
No?
I'm just not cut out for this.
Gonna get the last hint. The S hint. One of the runes may be written out using a single pen stroke that never retraces. You should be able to set them out now. Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Oh yeah, this one actually works too though, so that one goes there, that one goes there. And then that one. That one's not possible. That one's not possible. One's not possible. Maybe that one. No, can't be. So it must be the year. Must.
This is what I've come up with. I can't work it out at
It's not the
all.
correct answer. That muscle is possible? Really? Oh yeah. I thought it wasn't. I had a
This.
knot in my brain, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the muscle. Nice one.
That was it.
Correct. Runes are divided into 2 groups. The ones on the left can be written on pen stroke without lifting or retracing the line. The other one on the right can't. Yeah, well. Also, Clark and I always used to swap puzzles like this. You were good friends with my dad, weren't you? What was he like back when you knew him? Well, he was very hardworking student, always on time and incredibly diligent. He was a favorite with the faculty members, and they often assigned him particularly tricky tasks. We were both so enthralled by your research that we regularly studied throughout the night. And despite all that, he still felt he had the duty to help out his friends and family. But that's not what he's like now. I can understand why you would doubt your father. You will get to the bottom of this behavior, I promise, when you can see the truth for yourself. I'm not sure I want to. Well, I think he may be blackmailed by whoever abducted his wife, and they threatened to probably also abducted his son. How much TNT is in there? Wow. Holy carp. Now let's go back towards the library then. And find out stuff about the case. And we have some card riddles. TNT, dynamite, yeah. There we go. Okay. UFO SOS. Let's look at this one. Nah, well. I think it needs to be there, and then you need to kind of lift these pieces up somehow, but then we cannot move them. If I could get that piece back there, that would be ideal. Let's try that, can I? No, I can't, of course I can't. Like this one here and then a square there or something. I think that would be ideal. Like... We have no space to put anything here. Like, I wish I could get this one, like, in there or something? Like that. Then I cannot move the other pieces anymore. Like, I would love to exchange these, but there's no way to, like... Maybe up there, but then there's no way to move this. This guy we cannot move out of there yet. One is one of the more difficult ones, though. Yeah, like there's no space to move anything if I move this up. First, move the... Hold on. Move down the two L's on the right. Then line these up on the top, okay. Right over around the middle, moving them left and right as required. Okay. Once a four of the L are in a row in the middle, move both squares back to the top right. Try to add the red into the space in the bottom right. Move all the other to the right so you can move the energy ball to the top left. Okay. So this one there. Ah, okay, well that makes space now. Yeah, indeed. Well, now that I got the beginning, that was definitely a bit easier. My brain couldn't have handled that on its own without hints, to be honest, but yeah. Out of this world, yep. I did it just like that. Watching you reminds me of my pretty younger days. Mr. Layton, is any of this true? It does seem to be a rather unusual story, doesn't it, Luke? I guess. But it's from that dude that's already a bit strange. Book stacks. Let's do that riddle. Is this a counting thing? Someone left the library desk covered with books and left these poor librarians with the task of shoveling them all again. Librarians are trying to count all the books, but they stacked so high that neither of us can see them all. Okay, so... this one's 5. This one's 2, this one's 3. This one's 4. And this one's 2. No. Which means 10, 16. Right? That one should be an easier one, right? Yeah, there we go.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
Doing some stretches here. Correct, there are 16 books in total. I'm feeling like yawning here. A kingly cleanup. Okay. Any touch tiles given a number start from tile marked with a 1. Go over each tile in order to create a path of sequential numbers with the numbers already marked on the board. You have the job of cleaning a king's room in this palace. The king is a very meticulous sort and has declared that it must be cleaned in a very specific way. There are numbers written on some of the floor tiles that show the order in which the tiles should be cleaned, starting from tile 1 and proceed from tile to adjacent tile in the correct order, without repeating any.
Time to apply some creative thinking.
Too easy. See, the other riddle just
no
was
puzzle
obviously not made for me. Correct, identically cleaning the room and incidentally cleaning the room in this pattern from the Chinese characters for the word king. It seems that the king is as keen on language study as he has on puzzles and clean floors. Interesting. Okay, we have all the puzzles. Nice. Let's go into the library. Ugh, some of that broke my brain. Page me, Goosey. Goosey, what are you doing looking down there? Well, I wanted a quiet place to hide, so I thought the library would work. I still stick out, don't I? Bother, and I was really trying to sandwich myself between the bookshelves too. But why don't you just sit in the quiet corner outside? Ah, you'll never understand, Luke. You don't know what it means to stick out, but I can't live with it. Oh, anyway, how would you like to try a puzzle? Sure. Coats of paint. Someone has been painting the square board in a rather patchy manner. The board is size of 20 centimeters and the paintbrush is 10 white. With every layer of paint, the surface gets darker. Color code shows the number of layers needed to match each color. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Should be 5, right?
I think this is
right. Yay! I can count!
That was it!
Nice. That's it, only 5 brush strokes are required. Nice. Carry, huh? My granny says the library's so old, it even has stories about the Spectre legend. Still don't understand though, Goosey. Where are you hiding in that tiny little gap? It just looks so nice and cozy. I thought if I could just slip in there, it wouldn't stick out at all. Right, if you say so. Oops. And he's still in there, really? Oh, that dictionary must be old. There we go, all hint coins. Welcome to the Mistallery Library. If you can't find a book, just tell me. I knew where all of them are. We're hoping to look at newspapers. The newspapers are over in the corner. If you need an archived issue, I'll show you where to look. I need some newspapers from around the time that Evan Barter passed away. The library policy prohibits me from showing them to anyone who hasn't completed at least 50 puzzles, and it looks as if you've done so. Please give me a moment. Hey, that's the first puzzle-locked area we have. Sorry to keep you waiting. These are all the newspapers printed the week of Mr. Barter's death. Perfect. May I borrow them? Are you familiar with the concept of library humor? Go ahead, but bring them back. Lol. Very strange indeed. There are no concrete details about Bart's death in any local newspapers. Well, that's no help. Perhaps not. How long should we wait for Amy, Mr. Layton? Does she even know what the library looks like? Why don't you enlighten me, Luke? Amy, you're back. It's good to see you. You too, Luke. Sorry I'm late. I had trouble reading all the road signs on the way here. I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm sure you didn't. The children's books are over in the corner. Sorry to keep you waiting, Professor. Here are the materials you requested. Thank you, Amy. I apologize for the trouble, but this may bring us a step closer in our investigations. I also brought you a surprise. Like a whirlwind. Well, if it isn't Professor Layton, keep well, I take it. Inspector Grosky? So you're the one Amy has been helping. Not very sporting to keep that a secret, Amy. Me not sporting? So you were Amy's Scotland Yard connection, Inspector. What a small world. So the professor really doesn't remember at all. What was that, Amy? What? Nothing. I was just... Is that a new hat, Professor? Never mind hats. I hear there's some sort of giant spectre menacing this town. Yes, it's quite a situation. It sounds as if Amy has briefed you in on some particulars. But allow me to fill in the details. Each time it appears the spectre destroys part of the town. Someone's pulling the strings of the spectre, however. I'm not yet certain who. A spectre conspiracy sounds like a crime to me, and no crook can elude Grosky of the Yard. I ran on to the Mistallery police chief and extract his full cooperation. Hold on, Inspector, I haven't told you everything yet. And there he goes. He looked keen. Well, let's have a look at what Emmy brought us. I think we'll find some useful information. Oh, Professor, I had my film developed as well. I think these photos should come in useful. Good thinking, Emmy. According to the police report, Bart died when he fell off a cliff. No sign of struggle at the scene. A will was discovered in his house. The details of Bart's death are pretty sketchy. And look at this. According to the single eyewitness, there was no one around, and the eyewitness was... Clark Triton. What? My dad? Mr. Triton was the witness at the scene? Did he ever mention anything about that? Did you know about any of this, Luke? No, this is the first I've heard of it. Mom never mentioned it either. In his will, Bart left his rights to the town's land to Clark? He left all of that property to someone he wasn't related to? Why? That's not all. Look, there's no mention of the Spectre in today's London newspaper. No mention, despite the massive damage sustained by the town. Don't you find that strange? Now that you mention it, we hadn't heard anything about the Spectre until we came to Mistallery. Is someone trying to keep the story from getting out? It would appear so. Who would be capable of controlling information like that? Let's confirm the report at the Mistallery police station before we jump to any conclusion. Perhaps Grosky has tracked down the police chief for us. There are many unresolved questions surrounding the death of Evan Barter. What really happened to the on that day? I'm positive that the key to unraveling the mystery of the Spectre lies in Evan Bart's death. Clark isn't a relative of Evan Bart, so why was he mentioned in Bart's will? Well, let's find out in going to the police station. Oh, Emmy, we may have cause to return to London sometime for our investigation. Just touch my car at the entrance to the town. You may then select your destination from there. Got it? That way we can catch all the puzzles I missed in London. Exactly. Now let's get on with the task at hand. Which we can catch anyway, because of the cat, I think. But yeah, let's go back all the way to the police station. I don't know if there's a boat right there, but we're just gonna walk, I guess. But yeah, that kind of harms my suspicion of like him being pressured by his wife being abducted or something. Whew, the round trip between Grand Bridge and Highgate Hill is a long haul, even for a buggy here. Hey, yes, I met with her. Hey, for my customers I would do anything. You guys wanna ride? A ride? From here, you mean? Wouldn't that be impractical? The word impracticable is not on Bucky's dictionary. Well, do you wanna ride? Bucky's got some great boats here. Eh. Ah, there you are. Chief Constable Jakes will see you now. Our chief is amazingly talented, so you show some respect. And tell him I said so, will you? Stuff is just down the left corridor here. To the left then. What did you say the chief of police is known as? Birthday Jake? What a kind of person calls himself that? Humility may not be the chief's strong suit. He sounds like an excellent detective nonetheless. Let's reserve judgment until we meet the man. Without knocking, eh? Not gentlemanly. Yeah, humility isn't his strong suit at all. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's like the White House or something. Okay then. So you're the archaeologist who took it up upon himself to investigate the specters, huh? Yes, my name is Sir Layton. It's a pleasure to... Layton, huh? Never heard of you. How's your investigation going? Well, we're just getting started, to be honest. He looks pretty ordinary for someone with a third eye. Emmy, shush! Chief Jakes, did you investigate the death of Mr. Bard last year? No, we just let that one go. Ha! What, you think Bard's death got something to do with the Spectre? I believe there's a possibility of a connection, yes. We determined that the death of Mr. Bard was a suicide. How were you able to determine that? Easy, we found a will. The mere presence of a will is not enough to indicate a suicide, isn't it? No, it's not. Almost like how a big hat isn't enough to indicate someone with police experience. I'm not challenging your judgment, Chief Jake. I just need to confirm some facts. Then allow me to confirm. I know that Mr. Bard threw himself into the lake because someone saw him. Jack Triton was a witness. So you've done some homework. Yes, Mayor Triton witnessed it while he was out fishing. If you got a problem with it, perhaps you should talk it up with the mayor himself. I see. Thank you for your cooperation. Run along and dig up some buried treasure now. I'm sorry? Ha, Layton, you know why they call me Third Eye Jake? Yes, they call you that because you've solved every one of your cases. It's because I've solved every one of my... Yeah, that's right. And you know how I've done that? Well, I couldn't say for certain without a full investigation. Let me save you some legwork. I solved every one of my cases because I see everything. See some interlopers crashing my sleepy little hamlet. I see the mayor's son running around town with said interlopers. With all due respect, Chief, we're invited to stay here. And I want that Jolteon, so excuse me for a second. Always up for some evolution goodness. That's right, by the mayor himself. Really? Did the mayor ask you to drag his boy around town while investigating Mr. Bard's death? My father doesn't even know where I am right now. All the more reason he may want to know about Layton here sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. We should be going now. Layton, I've got my eyes on you, all three of them. I want you out of Miss Tallery, you understand me? I give you 24 hours to pack your stuff. Get in that funny little car of yours and go back to London. The clock's ticking, Layton. You can't do this! Hey, what are you trying to say? That's not fair! Let's just go, Luke. Tick tock, Layton. Yes, does sound not at all suspicious, huh? I would say that makes it even more suspicious. Hey, I got Giorgio. Nice. Just a little more suspicious. Oh my goodness, what the heck? The name of Chief Constable Jakes has risen to legendary status throughout his purportedly perfect track record for solving crimes. Some say he was chosen by fate. Chief said to let no case go unsolved, and the townsfolk hold him in high regard for his reason. Jake seems to be able to solve his case through his incredible power of deduction. I'm gonna look up what purportedly director names. Chat didn't update for you till a Pokemon and it was caught already shown up altogether. Aw, you have a better dog. Yeah, indeed. Okay. Poor... How about I type that right? Poor Tiddly. Ah, okay. Okay. So people have just been saying that doesn't mean it has been proven, basically. Won't stand for this. Chief Jake's going too far. We have to talk to Luke's father. We will, Emmy, but right now I'm a little more concerned about something else. The police are supposed to protect people. Why would he act like that? Jakes wants us off this case for some reason. Regardless, we have a duty to seek the truth here. And to that end, I agree. Let's go and see your father, Luke. Okay, let's use the boat, because I'm way too lazy to walk there. May there be results on the way? Yeah, but honestly... I don't really care. Thank you, Bucky. We arrived at South Pier. Thank you, Stevie. Is Clark around? Shh, Mr. Layton. Oh, that's right. Luke left the house in secret. True, but I imagine Clark is well aware that his boy's gone by now. Did I tell you we sometimes hear noises coming from the cellar even when there's no one down there? Donald says it's probably just wind on the floorboards. This time I think I must be going Barney. Maybe it's the old Squire Ghost. I reckon he came to a violent end, you know? You mean Evan Bard? I thought his dad was ruled as suicide. Well, just between you and me, he wasn't particularly well liked, was Mr. Bard. He owned most of the land in town and hiked the rent right up. That didn't make him any friends. And then he always acted so high-mighty. The only person he would talk to was Mr. Triton. I was dismissed from that household years ago. It was lucky for me that they took me on here, I tell you. But then you just don't know, do you? He might have had his own reasons not to want to live. I see, and do you believe he may be haunting this house? Why this one? Oh no, I didn't mean there's no reason at all why he'd come home from Mr. Triton's house. I wouldn't mind help after. Yeah, in fact, I have a little puzzle for you, if you fancy it. Just, you know. Lucky tablecloth, huh? Your lucky tablecloth is damaged. You want to salvage it. After cutting off the shaded area, you take two straight cuts along the dotted lines and end up with 3 pieces. Soon these pieces together gives you a smaller square tablecloth. Decorated with 5 complete 4-leaf clovers. along the dotted line, so we cannot do this. If anybody has any ideas, feel free to tell them to me in chat. I'm trying to visualize this right now, but my brain goes brrr at the thought of it, you know. We can cut out 2 triangles so that in the middle will still be like messed up. It says 5 complete 4-leaf clovers. But this won't work because there's no way to like the edges of here. I mean, if we put these 2 together, that would mean like splitting it right here. And then we would be missing 1 there. But this piece, I'm gonna just like put this up for a moment. So this piece would go right here. So this piece would like fit right here. But then it still leaves us with a very odd shape. And we cannot cut this off because this has 2 lines. And if we put the whole like triangle there, that would mean like shape like that, and that wouldn't fit either. Yeah, I already checked it. One of the pieces will contain exactly 4 squares most of material. Okay. Found it fit here perfectly. Then that would be 2 cuts. Top right, yeah, to cut out and travel down there and grenade. Okay. So like that. One of the lines you should cut starts from the top right. Of the piece of cloth you have to cut out and travels down diagonally to the right. Top right, diagonally to the right. Normally my brain is very good at visualizing things, but right now it clearly isn't. Like, I guess, oh yeah, oh my goodness, if we cut that up, we can put that piece right there, and then that piece right there, oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, I got it. Brain tired.
I knew I could do it.
Cutting inside the cloth has to be cut shown in the diagram. You let the tablecloth accident gave the 4-leaf clovers a new lease of life. Yes, and us a new, you know, set of seam lines. Now I ain't one to gossip, and I would never say a word against the master, but it's a bit strange that Mr. Bard left all his land to Mr. Triton. They weren't related to nothing. Then there's the way the master has become more funny ever since Mr. Triton's been gone. You mean Triton's been all funny since Mr. Bard was gone? I think they messed up there. Good day, Mr. Layton, Master Luke. Mr. Triton's presently in the first floor study. Thank you. How's the investigation going, Herschel? I hope Luke hasn't been troublesome. Quite the contrary. Luke has been very helpful. Clark, I would like to ask you something. Of course, how can I help? I need you to tell me everything you know about the death of Evan Bard. Evan Bard? I'll tell you the same thing I told the police. I saw someone fall off a cliff, that's it. Didn't see anyone else around. I didn't even know it was Bart when it happened. Huh. Chief Jake closed the case as a suicide. Yes, well, that makes sense if no one else was there. What about the will? Why would Bart leave you this land deed? Evan was a friend, and the only person in town with whom I could discuss intellectual matters. You would have liked him very much, so of course, I was still very surprised by the will. Chief Jakes confirmed the will and acted as the executor, took care of everything for me. I became an extensive landowner overnight, and I've been dealing with the red tape ever since. And Ariana and her brother? They are still the future heirs, as far as I'm concerned. I only plan to oversee the land until they were of age. Unfortunately, it's possible that Ariana will not live long enough to see that happen. So you know about her or not? Of course, it's truly tragic. I don't know what I would do if such a fate were to befall Luke. Evan was always so attentive to his children. I was shocked to learn that he hadn't made adequate provisions for them. Do you agree with Jake's conclusions about Bart's death? Well, he's much more qualified to make that judgment than I am. He's his third-eye Jace, after all. Yes, that name derives from his ability to solve every case, I understand. Every case, yes, Herschel. The man has practically eliminated crime in Miss Tallery. Besides the activities of witches and specters, of course. What are you implying, Herschel? Please, just this once, stop speaking in riddles. Case ruled as accidents, unexpected confessions, complaints being withdrawn. Yes, go on. It's a common pattern among solved cases. Herschel, you don't think Jake's had anything to do with Bart's death, do you? Would the master like to have his dinner now? Doland, you gave me quite a start. How long have you been there? Only moments, sir. I apologize if you didn't hear me knock. I'm disturbing the master. No, of course not, no. Yes, dinner sounds splendid, Herschel. Emmy, please join us. We have several aged wines in the cellar, Herschel. Perhaps you could go down and select a bottle for us. You want me to pick a wine? Perhaps the master would prefer I select a wine to go with dinner. Oh, no. Our friend Layton is quite a connoisseur when it comes to wine. Isn't that right, old boy? Well, it would be my pleasure. Where's the wine cellar? Okay, something is up there. I don't think he is. He is an archaeologist. I don't think he knows much about wine. So I didn't know you were into wines, Professor. Is there anything you don't know about? To be honest, I'm more of a connoisseur of tea. I can't claim to know much about wine at all. Really? Then why did Clark say that you do? Seems to me that Clark was fabricating a reason for us to see the basement. There must be something there. I think we should do as he wishes. The cellar is through the blue door down in the ground floor hallway. Seems like there is some secret hidden there that would, be the reason why he can't speak. It looks like a normal cellar to me. What are we supposed to notice? Luke, does anything strike you as out of the ordinary? No, not really. Actually, the basement's been off limits lately, so I can't say for sure. Whoops. Off limits, eh? Did you get caught down here scoffing fruit tarts between meals, Luke? What? No, they were eclairs, and that's not the point. Shh, quiet. What's it, Emmy? I thought I heard something. Maybe I mentioned it. Perhaps it was a mouse? I beg your pardon? My apologies, Luke. I wonder if there's something we're missing. Professor Layton, is there anything I can do to help? No, I think we're fine, Dolan, thank you. Dolan, did you happen to know Mr. Bard as well? Yes, I know it isn't kind to speak of ill departed, but Mr. Bard was a man who charged extraordinary rents to those who lived on his land. Some are inclined to believe that he was thrown from the cliff by an angry tenant. Surely a cultured man like yourself was aware how the locals will gossip. It's too bad that all Bards are remembered for. Most everyone knew him, most everyone despised him. Oh, but I do prattle on. If you have selected a wine, I can carry on with preparing dinner. Doland, has my dad been acting strange to you lately? He has been rather preoccupied, I would say. Much of his time spent in the study. Yes, clearly Clark has other matters at hand. Let's get going. You're not staying for dinner? We'll have to do it another time. Please give my regrets to Clark. Thanks for your help, Doland. My pleasure. Do be careful out there. But before, there's hints and coins and riddles to find. You'll be off Container Park tomorrow and you want to get some sorting and cleaning, and nice. The wine rack, the bottles are arranged haphazardly. Do you think they forgot to tidy them up? Having bottles lying on the ground isn't very wise. Let's put them away before someone breaks one. Wine-wise, huh? In order to store this fine wine in an appropriate manner, the following rules must be observed. White wine should always be stored so that there's only one bottle on any horizontal, vertical, or diagonal line. Red wine should also be stored so that there's only one bottle. The two bottles already in the crate cannot be moved. Okay. That should be it, right?
Some puzzles must be
But yeah,
met
thank you,
directly.
Stevie, for hanging around, and hope you have a good day tomorrow and all that. Hope you
No
can get
puzzle
all
is
the things
without an
done you
answer.
need. And have a good night. Well done, the bottles may be placed as shown in the two diagrams. Who would have thought that storing wine was so complicated? Perfect, that's everything tidied away now. That was fun. This bottle dates from the year I was born. Mature vintages, yes, but there's something as wine that gets too old too. Only certain wines are good when they are really old. Professor, what was that about? What with the library and Clark's account, there are still many questions about Bard's death. This, coupled with the Spectres not being reported outside Nostalgia, troubles me. It would appear that someone is carefully manipulating information about these two events. A falsified report and a cover-up conspiracy? That's shaping up to be quite a case. But who's capable of doing this? There's only one person I can think of. Who, Luke? Chief Constable Jakes. He's in a position to do both of those things. Luke is spot on. Jake's the only one in this town capable of both. He's supposed to be a public servant. That's just unforgivable. Emmy, your faith in public servants is inspiring. However, there's no doubt that Jake's withholding information. We need to find out more about him. Inspector Krowski, you must glisten in the country, just as they do back in London. How manly. You again, what are you doing here? For Krowski, I would walk through fire. Luckily, I didn't have to, I just took a taxi out here. Emmy, you know this woman? Sort of, I bumped into her in London. Krowski told me I had a lead. He must be on the trial of a notorious criminal. Oh, he's too exciting. Seems they were more determined than usual. I wish he would search for me with that kind of passion. He said he had a lead? Which way did he go? He just ran off that way. He's probably at the crossroads now. We might still be able to catch him. Let's hurry. How long, huh? Yeah, that's a short video thing.
What's this?
Gentlemen, I hope we're not going to have any trouble here.
Yay, we get to see Emmy fighting! I love her for that, she's so, like, agile and trained, she can do it so well. I would say almost better than Grosky. Kick to the butt. That will surely knock somebody else.
Emmy, your methods are unorthodox, but very effective.
Unorthodox, eh?
Whenever you need a little muscle, you just let me know, Professor, and I'll be there.
I
I'll
love her
keep
so
that in
much, she's
mind.
such a great character.
Who are these men? Do you think Jake sent them after us?
Looks like Jakes didn't want to wait the full 24 hours to get rid of us.
Was Mr. Bard killed by these thugs?
Unfortunately, we can't say for certain.
Very grim though. Layton, Emmy, I've been looking all over for you too. We got a very corporate lead on that Spectre of yours. Really? That's great, Inspector. The police chief in this town is really ahead of the game. He said that a tall-headed gentleman and a fiery young lady abducted the mayor's son. He added that they were posing as investigators when in fact they were controlling the Spectre. He is very slow sometimes. Not to dampen your spirits, but that does narrow the suspects down a fair bit. Then you have this true, Layton. Explain yourself. Chief Jakes hadn't given us a warm welcome, that's for certain. Don't be fooled, Inspector Jakes is the real culprit, I know it. What? Jakes, you say? So he's trying to pull the wool over my eyes, eh? I, Grosky of the Yard, will not take such shenanigans sitting down. Inspector, wait! He really is quick for someone his size. Yes, you need a time machine to keep up with Grosky. Professor, we didn't get to tell Grosky what's happened. Should we go after him? No, let's avoid running into Jakes again if possible. We need to continue our investigation. My concern is growing about this situation with Jakes, however. Chapter 8, face to face with the Spectre, but not today. I'm gonna look for somebody to rate out to, if it would let me. Because it's already past my normal streaming time. Let's see. Okay. So we have Phantom Sophisticates, who makes more stained glass. Looks like they're still doing a lot of fair prep. And then we have Madame Juniper, who is continuing their cross-stitch of the Reaper, I guess. A very cute, like side profile, like chibi-esque Reaper. So which one do you guys want to see? Stained glass or cross-stitch? I love both of them. I think both of them are great, so I would have a hard time deciding myself, and if we can't decide, I will just throw a coin. Anybody any opinions on what they want to see? Oops. And there goes my tablet again. I hate the cable. Of course I hate the cable. Ah, that's a pain with this. It's fine. But yeah, any preferences? Okay, I guess not. Then no preferences here. Okay, then I'm gonna grab a coin. Toss a coin to your foxy. You know? I love that song. Honestly, the Witcher series is really not bad at all. I mean, it's not as good compared to the games, but it's really not bad. Okay, so head is gonna be Madame Juniper, tails is gonna be stained glass. Let's see, and we have, well, that wasn't a real spin, you stupid coin. We have head. That means Madame Juniper. The coin didn't want to spin the first 2 times I tried. It refused. Stained glass. Okay, you chose stained glass, then that overrules the coin. Let's go with stained glass then. They do a lot of like fandom stained glass stuff. Their channel is called Fandom Sophisticate. And they did everything, they do everything from like Zelda to like Pokeballs they made last time, and this time it looks like they're making some books and stuff for some fairs. And like sun symbols and such, which that sun almost reminds me of Game of Thrones. But yeah, let's rate them out. And then tomorrow we're gonna, I guess, face the Spectre, which I'm really excited about. Honestly, I love this game. I would say it is my favorite, or at least one of my most favorite Professor Layton games. I love all of them. It's really hard to decide. But I would say, yeah, I would say it's my favorite. Definitely gonna be an interesting encounter, I think, considering, you know, we're chased by police forces, chased by fox, have a very, like, speedy inspector that doesn't want to listen, and, yeah, apparently a specter that is gonna appear. You know, just something kind of interesting. And we have secret involving Luke's dead, which we don't know what he's been hiding, because, yeah, he sent us to the cellar. I think maybe Layton has seen something, maybe not. But, yeah, it's quite suspicious. There must be something. And Emmy heard something, so there must be something more, I guess, going on there. Either way, I hope you all have a good Tuesday, and yeah, I will hopefully see you all back to tomorrow's stream. I'm really excited, honestly. I think this game is so much fun. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely morning, noon, afternoon, evening, nighttime, and I hope you all will enjoy the raid. Mr. Rhyme, huh? What is a Mr. Rhyme? Isn't it Mr. Mime normally? I'm kind of curious. But yeah, have a good raid, have a good day, bye bye.